Sponsored by rxcardclub.com. Get a free prescription drug card and save up to 85% on prescription drugs. rxcardclub.com. The 30 greatest football movies to watch this season. Many sports have enjoyed their cinematic companions, from baseball to basketball to hockey, but none have had quite the presence in American cinema as football. From early-day silent films to modern dramas, from slapstick comedies to intimate documentaries, football has served as the source for many great stories of triumph and determination throughout movie history. And with so many football movies to choose from, it can be difficult to narrow down the absolute best of the best, but I believe I have. What follows is my list for the greatest football movies ever made. Ranging from the high school arena to college sports to the NFL, these are the films that should be on every football lover's radar. Football movies have enjoyed a long and diverse history that spans nearly a century. Going back to the early days, older films like The Freshman, released in 1925, and Horse Feathers, 1932, typically used the sport as a comedic backdrop. But over the years, as the genre has evolved to mirror football's growing cultural significance, football movies have become much more dramatic and serious in tone. In the 1970s, films like Brian's Song and North Dallas 40 focused on the personal and dramatic aspects of the game, balancing on-field action with off-field character development. By the late 20th and early 21st centuries, football films became much more varied, offering everything from dramatic stories of underdog triumphs, movies like Greater and Invincible, to humorous takes on football culture, the Waterb0y Little Giants, to compelling documentaries that bring real stories to life, Undefeated Go Tigers. Before we get into my rankings, let's review the biggest football movies of all time. As far as box office success, The Blind Side stands above the rest with $309.2 million in global income, with $255.9 million coming from domestic sales. In second place is Jerry Maguire, which earned $273.5 million globally. Next in line are two football movies starring Adam Sandler. The Longest Yard with $191.4 million in worldwide ticket sales and The Waterboy with $185.9 million. But purely in terms of domestic ticket sales after accounting for inflation, the 1978 film Heaven Can Wait takes the cake with $326.9 million in revenue. Now onto the rankings. It was tough to decide what did or didn't constitute as a football movie, so I had to draw up some criteria. Essentially, football needs to be a major component of the plot to qualify. That means a movie like Jerry Maguire, which isn't about a football player but about an agent who manages a professional athlete, did qualify, while a movie like Forrest Gump, which doesn't feature much football time, did not qualify. From there, these rankings are purely based on my personal feelings for what not only constitutes a great movie, but a great football movie, one where the sport is an integral part of the storytelling. Without further ado, let's get to the list.